Next up on the 2024-2025 CVC Winter Sports Media Day Tour is the Trinity Trojans wrestling team. Head coach Isaiah Hill. Coach, thanks for joining us here on a Sunday afternoon. Why don't you start out? Just give us a quick preview. What can we expect out of the Trojans this season?
You can expect big things. We expect to be top 10 in Ohio again. We expect to bring home another one of these.
Those are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, that's kind of the goal. Definitely from a CVC standpoint, where we're looking to try to make it far at state.
Yeah, I know winning the conference title, you might have shocked some people last year, but this year you're going to have a bullseye on your back. How ready are these guys for that challenge, just knowing that everybody knows who they are now?
Right, yeah. We talk about it a lot. Last year was last year. New things this year, and we're putting a lot of pressure on these guys, but we expect them to come through and keep climbing that ladder because we want to set the bar high at this program. And like I said, we're not going nowhere anytime soon. We really believe that.
I know you had, 3 guys down at the state tournament. 2 of them graduated, I believe?
Yep. We got 5. We had 5 that made state. 3 come back.
Three coming back, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. So still loaded, and I don't know if you added some new freshmen coming in or any new bodies, but what's the squad looking like this year?
Good. We got every weight class besides heavyweight. We're searching to find a heavyweight in the football team, but we look pretty solid. We got some good freshmen right here. Stallings. He's an incoming freshman. He's pretty tough. We got some other freshmen. Malik Cochran, he's going to be a good one for us. And then we got maybe 2 or 3 more freshmen that's just going to be working up, just trying to find their way in the lineup. We'll see how wrestle-offs go.
Gotcha. All right, Coach, I'll come back and talk with you after I talk with the guys. I'll start right to your right. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and what weight class you plan to wrestle this year.
My name is James Stallings Jr. I'm a freshman, planning to wrestle 132 for the year.
Coming in freshman year, obviously, I'm sure you've got some big goals for yourself, but just seeing what Trinity did last season and getting 5 guys down to the state tournament, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Makes it seem like I could be. I had the opportunity to make it down the states. Even have a chance to win it all. Makes me come in very confident, knowing that I'm surrounded by good guys. And just be able to train hard, just be staying in shape, always being good, stay on my game.
What kind of success did you have in 7th and 8th grade?
7th grade year, I won a state championship. Then my 8th grade year, I qualified for states and, fell short from placing, but, made it and placed 3rd in districts my 8th grade year.
So middle school state champion as a 7th grader?
Yes, sir.
All right, so people are going to know who you are. How ready are you to kind of defend yourself against that, just knowing, you aren't going to surprise anybody. People are going to know who you are as a freshman.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for any live bullet they throw at me, ready to take it down. I think I'm pretty capable of handling anything that comes at me, very confident walking in my freshman year.
What is your strength as a wrestler?
Being able to defend off shots, able to, my defense.
And then just looking at some of the guys on the team that you've been working out with, open mats and start of practice, who has been impressive?
We got this guy, from VASJ, Makai Davenport. He's a junior. Look like he's coming in very hard. And Deuce, he's very, inspirational. Make sure good guy to look up to. And Kim, another guy, another state qualifier. He's very, very somebody to look up to. It's very just inspirational. Makes you want to do the most you can. Just keep working hard.
All right. And what are your goals for freshman year? What are you trying to accomplish?
Trying to make it to states as most I can. That's what I'm trying to do is make the states. But that's my goal. That's always been my goal ever since I started wrestling, to make the states.
The last Trinity freshman I asked that question to, he ended up wrestling Saturday night down at the state tournament. So Darian had a great freshman year. But good luck to you this season. Coach, we'll go to your left. Name, grade, and what weight you plan to wrestle?
I'm Xavier Pearson. and I'm planning on wrestling 113, and I am a senior this year.
So Xavier, you were one of the guys down in Columbus last year. How much fun was that?
Fun. Just being able to, have fun with my teammates, but not only that, but bond and get closer with my coaches and get to know them more. It was fun, and I also got to see what kind of person I was with battling injuries throughout the whole season. It kind of made me look at myself differently.
You won your first match down in Columbus, then you dropped into the consolation bracket, went all the way to the third place match and defaulted out of there for fourth place. But how satisfied were you with just, knowing all the adversity you faced down in Columbus? How satisfied were you with that run?
Very, very satisfied. Very, very satisfied. I was happy, because I was able to, come back in those later rounds and battle through all that adversity. Even when I had matches that were real, real close, and I was on the brink of losing, I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually I ended up getting and making my way to the third and fourth place match, and I ended up placing fourth.
How does it feel to be a part of this resurgent program? Trinity just kind of came out of nowhere over the last couple of years under coach and just doing a great job getting guys down to Columbus, getting guys inspired to come out and wrestle. What's it like to be a part of that?
Good. It feels good because the amount of work that we put in here, and it's nice to know that it's not going unnoticed, and and that people are noticing what we doing, and people is giving us the respect that we deserve, and that we put the work in for. So it definitely feels good, especially knowing that you put in all that work each and every day with no days off.
Who are some of the guys in the room that push you to become a better wrestler?
This young man definitely. He pushed me to become stronger for sure. To take the weight room more seriously. And then my teammate, Makai Davenport, as he said, and Darion Williams, those two guys, those three guys, they kind of helped me and, helped me with my speed, strength, and everything I basically need to do to get to where I want to be, and that's, win a state title. So all three of those guys, Makai, Darion, and James, those guys, I would say, are the biggest helpers with me and me improving my wrestling.
It sounds like you guys have a stacked wrestling room in there. That place has got to be intense. All right, let's move to your left. Name, grade, and what weight you plan to wrestle. And Coach, can you tilt that laptop a little bit so we can get him on camera? There you go. Perfect.
Cameron Carter, senior, 190.
All right, and just coming in senior year, how are you feeling about that?
I feel great. It's just feel like the end of an era. It went by way too fast. Coming my freshman year, I wasn't thinking much of it. Just another 4 years of school, but it went by fast.
It does fly. It seems like it goes slow, especially in November when practices roll in and you don't have any matches or anything like that. But once it starts, it goes quick. But yeah, so last year you went down to the state tournament. How cool was that, just to go down there and wrestle at the state?
It's pretty cool. I've been going to state tournaments my whole life, wrestling my whole life. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool experience, except when you get in that tunnel. The tunnel is it feels like it's just straight business. It's a lot of nerves, a lot of people just warming up, a lot of people just talking, stretching, and it's just like something that you only get to like experience these 4 years of high school. So it's like, it's a pretty cool experience, but it's also very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and obviously you want to get back down to Columbus. How did this past experience down there, how did that help you get ready for another run at the state tournament? Getting number one, you want to get those nerves out of the way. You've got some experience going through the tunnel now. How has that all kind of helped you for another shot at the state tournament?
So I feel like this year I got the experience of just being in a high school state tournament. So now I feel like I just won't be as nervous. Like, I'll just be out there just wrestling and not really caring about, who's watching me, who's in the stands, who's here. Like, I'm just be out here wrestling and just do what I'm put out there to do.
Who are some of the big guys that are pushing you in the room?
So I wouldn't say we really have a lot of big guys, but I have been working with like some of our coaches, most of our coaches actually. So some people have been coming in. I've been training with the I don't know if you know them, but the Sims brothers. I've been training with them in the summer, and they've been coming up. And then also, like I say, we have our 215. I've been training with him. He's gonna be good. His name's Jeff Moore. I can see him being in the state tournament too. I've been helping him out and just been training. I'm just not getting back also from football, so.
Nice season there out on football, winning the conference title and all. So congrats on that. But all right, Coach, back at you. We talked a little bit about some of the other guys on the team, but who are the guys that have really been impressive in the preseason?
From a preseason standpoint, Junior Makai Davenport, he's doing everything and more. One of those guys, kind of like Darion was last year. You got to kind of get this guy a day off. He just wired differently. And freshman Malik Cochran, he had a good preseason, wrestling a lot of national stuff. Doing good in his age group. Just getting ready for the high school season. Kind of a dangerous wrestler. You got to watch him. From that, those are kind of some of the newer faces. And then we returned 3 state qualifiers. 2 guys ranked number 1, respectively, Darion and then Xavier Pearson. And then we got Carter at 190, who we looking to be high on the podium this year as a senior. So we got those guys. We got some bubble guys that's close, going to get around there. I think we got about 11 or 12 district level guys in our lineup. Barring we get healthy. We should have a JV and varsity BJV, or however you want to call it. But we got some solid guys that might not crack the lineup. So that's kind of a good problem to have as a coach.
Absolutely. Well, your program's come a long way, Coach, and I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of the day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this winter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.